let's bring out your fighters. Please welcome to the Decagon, Mike Arrant.
Mike Arrant comes in with a lot of experience, Enzo. 26 professional fights, 8 KOs, 5 submissions. Comes out of a good camp, Extreme Couture MMA out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is a guy at 5'11", 170. He would like to stand and keep this one in the center of the ring.
Yeah, he's a very, I heard he's a very good striker. He's able to manage well to prevent the takedown. It's going to be a very interesting match. Azaitar is a very good wrestler. So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out to be, especially right from the beginning. He's an he hits very hard, extremely strong guy. You can see how many KOs he has in his career.
Both these fighters nearing 30 years of age, 29 for Arrant and 30 for Azaitar. They need to win and win now if they want any shot at a title.
And now here is his opponent. Please welcome Azaitar.
Azaitar emerging from the mist with the Moroccan flag around him, really a journeyman, sometimes representing Germany, spends a lot of time in Holland, but tonight it is the Moroccan flag that he's waving. A very strong wrestler, Enzo, at 12-1, 7 KOs, just 1 submission.
Yes.
And it's amazing if you look at both these fighters' tail of the tape, their numbers are very identical. 5'10", 170, 5'11", 170, 71.5-inch reach for Azaitar, 71-inch reach for Mike Arrant.
I've never seen a fight so evenly matched like this one.
So both fighters are inside the Decagon, set to go here in the welterweight division. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Fight.tv. Enjoy MMA on TV, when and where you want to. We're scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting welterweight division. And now introducing on my left, fighting out of the blue corner of the Decagon. His record, 16 wins, 10 defeats, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 171 pounds, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada by way of Orlando, Florida, making his 2nd appearance in the Decagon. Introducing Mad Mike Arrant. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, his record 12 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 170.5 pounds, fighting out of Cologne, Germany, also making his 2nd appearance in the World Series of Fighting, presenting Abu Gladiator Azaitar. Your referee for this fight is Mark Wassam.
So Mark Wassam controlling the action inside the cage. The lovely Emily Miller with us here in Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set for 3 rounds in the welterweight division.
Judge, you ready? Judge, you ready? Judge, you ready? Fight, you ready? Fight, you ready? Here we go. Fight!
Here we go.
So you got one guy that would like to keep this thing standing and punching, and Mike Arrant probably, and then Abu Azaitar, who comes out obviously kicking and striking right off the bat.
Mike keeping the southpaw position, calmly trying to approach him. That's it.
So Mike Arrant fires off the big shot, the big left. They go to the clinch against the cage. Enzo, in your camp in New York training, is this something that all your students and athletes get time against the cage and just grind it out?
You train a lot against the wall, especially.
This is not sexy to work on this, is it?
Yeah, no, it's annoying. And it's a different kind of wrestling because the cage prevents you from pushing your hip back. So this the sprawling you're not able to do it, to reach the sprawl position. That's why a lot of the fighters drive their opponent against the cage to bring them down. It's much easier to bring even a very good wrestler down than in the middle of the cage.
And now it's Azaitar that is coming forward.
Very aggressive, letting the hands go.
Wow. Azaitar gets tagged there with a straight right from Mike Arrant.
You gotta be careful with the left hand.
Boy, he came forward with a series and put his head down.
Mike is playing very calmly and he's landing some shots.
Mike Arrant on the left side of your screen. Now on the right side, Azaitar on the left.
Beautiful combination. Left kick, right kick with the left hand.
A little bit of blood coming out of the eyelid on the left side of Azaitar with a beautiful, nice inside kick. And Mike Arrant just acknowledges it with a head nod. Like, yeah, that was nice. You got it. This time he catches it, though.
Mike has a very interesting tattoo at his ribs. It means jiu-jitsu in Japanese.
Look at you.
Kanji.
What don't you do? That's amazing. Happy to have Renzo
After being
Gracie,
there
the
for
legend
47 times, we gotta learn something, especially the name of the art that we love.
So after an early flurry from Azaitar, he now is Renzo backing up and Mike Arrant's walking him down.
He received some hard strikes against the cage here.
Arrant coming in, look at that, loading that left.
It's being hard for him to defend the left hand coming in.
As we mentioned at the top, both very accomplished fighters. Mike Arrant just walking him down, loading up that left.
Beautiful right hand. Beautiful from Azaitar. Look. He's doing a good job trying to counter when Mike moves forward.
Azaitar really has such a strong wrestling background, and something we've yet to see so far. Something that might emerge in the latter rounds. This one's scheduled for 3 in the welterweight division of the World Series of Fighting.
Beautiful
Arrant goes
with the front leg. That was perfectly connected.
Azaitar snaps that one off. Arrant gets his arm up just in time to deflect it away. Wow.
Nice takedown. Perfect timing.
So here you see Azaitar in control.
He's trying an arm lock right now.
Mike
Azaitar was able to defend. Mike did a very traditional arm lock. He began by grabbing his opponent's leg and spinning his hip to get the arm. It was a beautiful attack. It was very close. He's getting up. Azaitar doing a beautiful job with the strikes as he's coming up. Another takedown.
Mike Arrant certainly paying the price to get to his feet as Azaitar raining down some heavy leather. Now he goes to work with under 30 seconds to go here in round number 1.
It's amazing because he looked tired right before the first takedown. And look at the intensity that he's bringing in.
Azaitar all over Mike Arrant after Mike Arrant controlled much of the first round of this fight scheduled for 3, and now it's Azaitar really just all over Arrant. Ground and pound, very strong to end round number 1.
Very intense round.
Really a tale of 2 rounds here in round number 1 as Mike Arrant controls the first 2 minutes, and then the last minute and a half, 2 minutes you'd have to give to Azaitar.
Definitely.
Bismillah, he's afraid of you. Listen, he's afraid of you. You're doing very good.
Look at the first shot right in. Look, as he faked it, he shot in. It was perfect timing. Mike could not sprawl. He was moving forward. And that was the beginning of... Look at the arm lock. He tried it. His mistake was to cross his feet, which allowed Azaitar to actually pull his elbow out. That's what actually saved him. The little technical mistake allowed him to pull the elbow out.
So Abu Azaitar with a great finish to round number 1.
It's amazing. Look how fresh he looks. Azaitar looks now. He looked very tired on the beginning, I think, from the in consequence of the strikes that he received, but now it seems like he's 100%
Here we go, fighters. Round two, fight!
Round number 2 underway here in Kansas City Memorial Auditorium. WSOF 33, Todd Harris, Henzo Gracie, and Mike Arrant comes out, sensing the need to score some points quickly. Arrant looking like he's a man on a mission for more. In his corner, we check in with Joey Varner.
All right, Todd. Well, the corner of Mike Arrant wanted him to stay calm, stay composed, use those feints, and look for the straight left down the pipe. They really feel like Azaitar is afraid of the power of Arrant and that he can find a home for that big left hand and end this fight early.
Definitely, he's been showing this throughout the whole first round. He was actually calmly looking to step outside his opponent's foot, outside Azaitar's foot, to land that big left hand right in the middle. Even though Azaitar received a few of those lobs, he was very skillful in terms of avoiding those strikes. Mike kicks very efficiently with that front leg. He already had like at least 3 shots. Again, look.
Good speed. Azaitar responds in kind.
Without power. If Mike had a little bit more power on those kicks, it would be extremely dangerous. Oof. That missed for an inch.
Azaitar comes in with that leading right.
It's such a funny fight because both have the same strategy, if you notice. One with the right position, right standing, and the other one with the southpaw. But both are doing the same strategy. The only difference is that Azaitar actually used more takedowns and play from the top, which is guaranteeing him a win up to now.
You're giving round 1 to Azaitar.
Definitely.
Staying very active here in round number 2 as we approach 3 minutes to go. This one's scheduled for 3. And Mike Arrant seems to be a little more cognizant of the takedown abilities of Abu Azaitar, keeping his range a little bit more this time.
It's a difficult thing after you're getting taken down a couple of times to keep moving forward with the same confidence that he had before. And Azaitar is doing a good combination of the takedown with the fakes and throwing the hands heavy, which Mike has to actually defend. He can't get hit with those haymakers that are coming. Extremely strong right in the middle of his guard.
It's a lot of power in those legs. Conversation breaking out in the middle of the decagon. And a great combination from Azaitar that time with striking. So now it's Abu Azaitar who's coming forward more.
He's being very efficient with that game, with the fakes. Look, and then now Mike changed his stance back to left. Nice jab. And a lot of those shoots are landing. A lot of those kicks.
Great adjustments being made by Abu Azaitar in his corner.
Beautiful.
He comes forward.
Overhand. Right. Again. He landed. He felt. Mike felt that one.
Yep. Azaitar says now's the time, and here he comes.
Mike is working for a takedown, trying to get some time.
Great sprawl by Azaitar.
He's locking the leg. Let's see right now.
Going for a single.
Azaitar actually is bleeding a lot now. Azaitar got cut somewhere on the nose.
Yep.
It's actually on the nose.
Mike Arrant had a lot of taste of that first round ground and pound from Abu Azaitar, trying to stay away from that. And yeah, a lot of blood now coming from the nose of Abu Azaitar. But as you know, Enzo, that anytime you hit the nose that hard, it's going to bleed.
It's actually it's not blood. That's a little bit of pride pouring out. This is nothing. This happens when you play even soccer or you play American football. You bump your nose. This is nothing that in a week.
Oh, that was
swelling is down.
Time!
Awfully low.
Excellent. Time. Hey, fighter. Oh, use the corner, recover.
It's actually Mike Arrant that brought the attention to that low kick to Mark Wassam.
When things get intense like this, it's hard to control. You're throwing the kicks, you know?
Right.
Certainly a stoppage that I think has to benefit Mike Arrant at this point. Abu was just in a rhythm.
But at the same time, if Abu rests a little bit, he's going to come back more intense. He's being very intense on this, especially on this round.
Time back in here in round number 2. Final 10 seconds of round 2 here in Kansas City. Mike Arrant trying that back spinning kick, and it's just telegraphed a little too much for someone as talented as Abu Azaitar.
Beautiful round.
Walks right away from it.
Round.
So round number 2 going the way probably of Abu Azaitar. If you're scoring at home, Renzo Gracie, let's put you to the test here. What do you see?
Look how efficiently he's throwing his hands, and it's becoming for Mike extremely difficult to find a good position to prevent the takedowns. Look, he's able to push him against the fence. Mike, he felt that when he got hit by Azaitar, and then he tried to take Azaitar down. Azaitar was very efficient in blocking, bringing his hand up, keeping himself up, and at that moment that his nose, he got a hit, and then he stopped bleeding from his nose. Beautiful job from both of them.
Okay, here we go. Second time, let's go.
So after a quick wipe down and a sip of water, both fighters set to go in the 3rd and final round here in the welterweight division.
Here we go, fighters. Round 3, fight!
And so if you're in the corner of Mike Arrant, what are you telling your fighter here in this 3rd and final round?
I would actually tell him to move forward, stepping outside Azaitar front leg, throw the left hand more often and push him and try to take him down. He has to have a dominance position now, especially on this round, to make things better for him. Right now, he's not ahead in the game. You know, Azaitar is winning probably both rounds. It's going to be extremely hard for him if he doesn't knock him out to win. So he has to have a really dominant round on this one.
And for more of the Azaitar camp, we check in with Joey Varner.
All right, Todd, the corner of Abu Azaitar is satisfied with his performance, but what they want to see out of him is head, body, head attack. Multi-levels. They feel like he does the most damage and scores the most when he's attacking all 3 levels.
Hey, you probably have to agree with that because he came out initially and it was all striking. Then he mixed in that takedown or 2, and he's been using those kicks really well to set things up.
Extremely smart. He made him very uncomfortable with those kicks, which is allowing him to throw his hands better. And he's able to get closer to him for a takedown or better strikes. If you notice, Mike is a little bit insecure of moving forward all the time. And Azaitar keeps landing.
Renzo, as a fighter that's facing someone like Abu Azaitar, let's use him as an example, and he's attacking you in multiple areas with the kicks, high and low, middle, inside leg to stomach, plus punching, plus takedown. Where should your eyes be at all times?
You have to clinch. You have to be into the clinch and make Azaitar trying to move away. You can strike him or counter him. Every time he moves forward, you have to counter him. You can't let him freely do what he's doing now.
Stop! Time!
Mouthpiece comes flying out. And it's going to go right back in.
Right? Fight!
It's amazing the sportsmanship on those. You know,
yeah.
How great this sport is.
Well, those kicks are just so effective. He's gone top shelf, middle section.
People at home could be sitting next to this ring, to this cage, and hearing what we're hearing here. The noise of those kicks exploding against his opponent is amazing.
Azaitar starting to feel a little more confident now. You see with there's another low inside kick. And remember, he still has that takedown ability in his back pocket.
And that's what actually making Mike extremely uncomfortable. It's bothering him to move forward. That was a beautiful kick for Mike, but it's making it hard for him to move forward, to find a good situation to be able to strike or to counter Azaitar.
Azaitar, left side of your screen there, looking to run his record to 13-1. Mike Arrant looking for a 17th professional victory. Coming up on the final 2 minutes of this bout in the welterweight division. Azaitar with a straight right down the pipe.
Beautiful straight right.
Now for Mike Arrant, he's got to find some way in the next 2 minutes or less to make something happen here and leave a real big impression on the judges' minds.
Honestly, I think if he goes to the judges, Mike will lose. He needs to win this fight. He needs to believe and move forward, but the fight will belong to Azaitar today.
I gotta be honest, I'm very impressed with Azaitar because on your scorecard you'd have him up 2 rounds. He's not backing down, playing conservative, prevent defense. He's still coming forward.
He's looking for the win. It's amazing. He's fighting extremely well. That was a beautiful combination for Mike. That was 1-2 and landed it straight. If he doesn't keep that, odds are he's losing that match.
Final 65 seconds of this one. Mike Arrant now in close corners, but he's got to make something happen. He's got to score points and quickly.
And Azaitar is doing something extremely efficient. Every time Mike comes for the strike, he counters immediately with a very strong punch, overhand right or with a hook.
And that plays really well with the judges, doesn't it?
Yes, and it stops Mike from keep moving forward. He's not able to continue his sequence.
Azaitar taking a look up at the big jumbo screen, see how much time is left. It's under 10. And now Mike Arrant really is going to have to let his hands go. And it's Azaitar that's coming forward.
It definitely won that match.
Azaitar finishing with a flurry there as Mike Arrant trying to fend him off. Had some great shots, did Mike, in that third and final round, but Renzo Gracie does not feel that he did enough to get the victory.
No, definitely, I believe Azaitar won that one.
Well, as we know in the world of MMA, stranger things have happened. So stay tuned. We'll get the official word to you in just moments. I want to remind you, coming up later tonight, live on NBCSN, you'll see the full fight card, WSOF 33, all leading up to the main event of the night. David Branch taking on Brazilian sensation Vinny Magalhães in a 5-round bout, as David Branch puts his light heavyweight title belt on the line. At the conclusion of this welterweight bout between Azaitar and Mike Arrant, well, the decision momentarily, but Azaitar with a very strong performance, came out tentative in the first of the 3 rounds in the first minute or 2, but Renzo Gracie, once he developed the confidence and the skill which he already had for the takedown, he made it work in both the first and second rounds. So final tabulations being made, and we are moments away from giving you an official result here at WSOF 33 in this welterweight bout between Azaitar and Mike Arrant.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges, Henry Gary, Ross Swanberg, and Brett Miller, score this fight 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, Abu Gladiator Azaitar.
Confirming exactly the fight that I saw.
Yep. So a unanimous decision goes the way of Azaitar. His record now 13-1. With a strong performance here in Kansas City as we check in with Joey.
All right, thank you very much, Todd. Abu, you put it on display. You were effective with your punches, your kicks, your wrestling looked sharp. How satisfied are you with your performance tonight?
First, big thanks for WSF to give me the chance to fight here. And thank you, and Kansas City, very beautiful city. Thank you very much. Very, very nice city. I love it. And the second big, the power is coming from my family. My brother Otman, he's now in Germany. And my mother and my father. And also, and all Morocco, I love Morocco. Long life the king. And also from my corner, give me the power to be strong today. And the biggest and the first, thanks to God. Allahu Akbar.
All right, well, you definitely were strong and powerful tonight. One of your most powerful weapons was the right body kick. You fired it over and over again. You're facing a southpaw opponent. Was that part of your strategy coming to this fight?
Yes, it was always what we worked with the tournament. But we saw that he punched very hard and he's very sharp. That's why I go to his body. I hit him 3 times. Then he showed that was very active. And the punches went painful. That's why I go always to the body. Then you saw that his was blocked.
You moved to 2-0 in the World Series of Fighting with 2 impressive victories over 2 tough fighters. What's next for you in the World Series of Fighting?
I don't know. I wait of my manager Ali. He told me that we're gonna make big step. Then we show what Allah, what God right for me. Then we're gonna show what the next step.
Well, I can't wait to see the next step. Abu, congratulations on a big victory tonight.
Thank you very much, and big thank to Morocco. I love you. Otman and my family, thank you, everybody. I love you.
So